Okay, here we go. So, previously in the GodBreaking, you guys have freed Bahamut. Freed him from the entrapment of his own mind, the self-imposed madness that he broke his mind into, that he devolved his mind into, in order to protect himself and his and the core of his strength on Solaria from being destroyed and or co-opted by Asmodeus. Elwyn, you had been appointed and gifted the key to unlocking and healing Bahamut's mind all those years ago. And now, having pieced through the puzzle of his divine madness, you have restored Bahamut to his true form, and as such, Solaria has begun to heal. So, I think I said that. Oh, here. I mean, I erased my picture, but Solaria the mountain. That's a crap mountain. Solaria the mountain is oh, what happened? There we go. That's better. Okay. The mountain of Solaria was previously split up into like a top part and this lower part. The top part was molten and burned with heat, being constantly attacked by Bahamut in his madness, and the lower part was all desolate and the world broken into dust and scorched. The only thing that was still around were Titans Rathmus and Zadius. And in the core of Solaria, the land of Modorim, the world of the Modrons, you saw it was corrupted. But now that Bahamut is back to his right mind, all of Solaria begins to heal. The land begins to the dust solidifies and becomes rock and soil again. The molten and the lava cool, and the jaggedness gives way towards beautiful platforms and terraces. There's no population. The population has not returned yet, but because Bahamut is going to start having to recreate his realm here. But the land itself is healing. Plant life begins to grow. These divine flecks of light is dashing through the trees that are springing up from the ground, and the grass and the all the flora, flowers and bushes and plants all over the place. The sun, once a scorching, oppressive heat, eases as clouds pepper the sky, breaking up naturally the light into brilliant streaks of sunlight. Bahamut himself, still powerful, still glowing with divine energy and strength, is no longer maddened, and he has activated the inner workings of Modorim, and basically begun to move the million construct army in the center of the mountain up to the surface world. He ignites the flame of the divine forge as he focuses his power into it, and has invited you to come and place your weapons into the heart of the divine forge. So here's the divine forge. It requires Bahamut to be there, present, and actively breathing his fire into it. But it is now lit and is ready to go. You guys are currently there just by yourselves. Like I said, the land has begun to heal, but no other creatures are present yet. Bahamut, in wishing to reward you guys, has ignited the Divine Forge. So, who wants to go first? Or what do you guys want to do?
Elwyn should go first.
I already put my staff in, bro.
You already stuck it in?
Yeah.
All right. So, Elwyn, your staff. This is your. Let's see. Can you guys see this? I'll link it in chat.
Mm-hmm.
This is your staff as present. Drakeshsa, Shaylin's Fury. It had originally been the staff of a with a red dragon head that you took off of a one of the
The Dragonborn.
yeah, it was a dragonborn sorcerer who was a captain or an admiral. It was an admiral in the naval battle way back when. I mean, you guys were like like level 8 or something like that.
4 years ago at this point.
It was definitely about 3 years ago at least.
Mm-hmm.
You took off his staff, and back then it had the ability to breathe a red dragon's fire, and that was pretty nuts back then. I think it did like 76 damage. 7d6 damage, not 76. 7d6 damage. But it's been growing along the way. When you unlock tier 2, but you found that it was the severed spirit. The dragon inside your staff was part of the dragon lord Shaylin's, the dragon lady Shaylin's soul. All her fury that she put out of herself, that she had put away and trapped into the staff, and you gained the ability, the tier 2 ability. But now, thrusting that staff into the divine forge, illuminated and burning with all of Bahamut's power, you see the staff begin to change and take a new form, amplifying and not destroying, but completely altering and bringing to the pinnacle of its ability the intrinsic natures and tendencies of that staff. It's not like Shaylin's spirit has been destroyed. It's that it's been transformed into the purest form and of what it should be. Bahamut himself looks down at you and gives you his greatest of blessings. He says,
"To you, Elwyn, my soul, the very core of my power, as the one who repaired my mind, the one who was chosen by my own dragon kin, I gift to you my pride."
Your staff, let's see, I'm going to delete it from your inventory. Has become this. You scroll down to tier 3. You're indwelt with the raw power of all dragons, the raw divine power of all dragons. Your AC goes up by 2, your hit points go up by 1,000. Your staff's breath weapon is changed to mimic Bahamut's breath. It is now disintegration breath. You exhale a beam of blue light that's 5 feet wide, 480 feet long. Dexterity saving throw does 10d1000 plus 1,000 force damage on a failed save. Just like disintegrate, if it reduces a target to 0 hit points, they are disintegrated. It buffs your other 2 breath weapons. Your that's the first one is buffing your first breath weapon. Your second breath weapon adds a 3rd beam and gains the recharge ability. It buffs their damage to 20d100 plus 200. The 3rd beam is lightning. It becomes a ranged spell attack. If you hit, they take 10d100 plus 200 lightning damage, and they lose 1 legendary resistance. You also gain the following ability, Avatar of Bahamut. As a free action, you consume your 10th level spell slot, and for 1 minute you turn into a golden glowing visage of Bahamut's power. Your AC goes up to 50, you gain 3 legendary resistance, your cantrips do 10 times damage. All creatures have disadvantage on insight checks and saves against you. All allies within you gain near 120 feet of you gain advantage on all attacks, checks, and saving throws, and you can make divine decrees.
Ooh, what are divine decrees?
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
It's kind of like when you look at a bad guy and say, "You are now forever my bitch," and then they are now compelled forever to be your bitch.
Doesn't he already do that with a certain bit of Pepin's, like, indisputable fact?
Dude, Alex, we definitely underpowered the stuff we were trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you just
This-
looked it up for us. Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm looking at this in awe as I take my new staff, and I free the way for the next person.
All right. Who's
while
next?
I fix my actions.
As Elwin goes forward, I think Deimos falls out of his no, Deimos had to carry him there, so Deimos is already in front of the fire. Just he's in Deimos' underwear.
That does make sense. As Elwin's just looking at this super cool staff as he's still in my underwear, I
Yep.
pull him out of my underwear and I say, "Why don't you look at the staff over there?" And as I say that, I trip backwards and my shield falls in the fire.
All right. This is your old shield, Skyswell the Defender. You got this shield. Holy crap! When did you get this shield?
Oh, I had to take it back from it's Prince Boy, who's now King Boy.
That's right. That's right. It was one of your. It was one of the weapons that you guys found at the very beginning, right? I think.
We were like level 10 around this part, I think.
Yeah,
Or
but
10.
they were your original weapons. Like, remember your
yeah.
previous characters before your death? They had
Yeah, it
discovered
was.
these legacy weapons, and you guys found them again. I forget where you found them.
We found
Shit.
them up north in a vault.
That's right.
For
That's
the
right.
Paddles, that was, yeah.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, all of you got. That's Ashok found his bow again.
Mhm.
Oh, he discovered that it was his old bow. Euphemia found. I forget what she had. She had
It
gloves.
is 12,000 swords of attack.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so your divine shield. Now you've done some crazy stuff with this divine shield. It originally just gave you the ability to divine shield yourself, to do a bubble that made you immune from taking damage until your beginning of your next turn. And you used that ability, I think. The key use of that ability, you grabbed Clovis and threw yourself off of the top of the Silver Spire, remember? In Mistrala. And
I mean, in
you,
my defense, it sounded like it would do a lot of damage.
yeah, but you fully expected to die. I remember that.
Yeah.
Because he was kicking your guys' ass. And you fully expected to die, but and I think you'd forgotten that your shield had to be activated by sacrificing yourself or something like that. I remember you didn't even remember that, but you in that moment you fulfilled its condition, and you prevented yourself from dying and unlocked the second tier of your shield. Remember that way back then?
Yeah. That part about not reading stuff.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy because you really didn't. That was like pure role playing. Because you weren't trying to metagame the thing at all. Anyway. So now, I mean, in Tier 1 form, you could extend the Divine Shield to an ally nearby you. In Tier 2, you gain the ability to activate your Aura, which you've been using pretty much all over the freaking place. It's probably one of the most effective abilities that you guys have, the Aura. Anyway, as you thrust Skyswell, and Skyswell it's a normal size shield. It's Captain America size shield. Into the, and when I say Captain America size, I don't mean like the circle form. I mean like the one that he gets from Wakanda.
Oh, okay.
All right. As you stick that into the fire, right? You can see the gold and blue of this shield beginning to glisten under the divine forge. The metal becomes liquid and it melts and spreads. You can see in the fire, it's almost as if someone is in there, a hand is in there shaping it, pulling it, striking it, reforming it. It spreads and it warps. And as when its form is finished, it emerges on its own, floating out of the divine forge. The flame just burning off of it. Its metal molten and glowing with heat, cooling quickly as it moves towards you. I'm going to delete Sky Swell the Defender from your inventory.
No, I feel naked without it, even though I am pretty much naked.
And I'm going to... oh, Elwin, did you... I never moved it to your inventory. Did you put it in your inventory?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Alright. And now you have this. Okay. This is Sky Swell, Sentinel of the Heavens. Oh, it should be... there. Alright. It is now... Let's see here. You have gained the power of the gods. Sky Swell grows to a full body-sized shield of the most amazing detail and beauty. It is now a +5 shield that grants a total of 1,500 bonus hit points. Additionally, your divine shield can now be extended to protect 2 creatures within 5 feet of you. Your Aura of Sanctity now heals for 1d20 times 200 hit points. And you now resist all damage resulting from the attacks that result from a creature or object making... let me reword that. All damage... You now resist all damage from attacks that result from a creature or object making physical contact with you. Okay? So, physical contact, all damage, meaning... I don't know, like if a fire monster strikes you and does fire damage, since it actually touched you, you resist it. So it's half damage. If a fire monster shoots a fire beam at you, you don't resist that. Right?
No. Beams. My
It does, yeah.
weakness.
It doesn't extend to energy attacks. But from an object. So if someone shoots like a super arrow at you, you resist it. Okay? You gain the following ability. Beyond Divine. Free action. Consume your 10th level spell slot, and Deimos' eyes burn with awakened light. For one turn, he increases in size to 100 feet tall and assumes his awakened form. He can grasp the threads of reality, creating beyond godly feats of strength. Okay?
I guess that's balanced.
I mean, now when you
Well,
can
I
validate
guess.
You've
people
already
and
you've
teleport,
already
you
ex-
can.
you've already experienced this form.
Yeah,
before,
dude, that's where I
Deimos.
thought of that straight from.
Yeah, with the Redux, you're
Best
getting the
part
form.
is, Deimos doesn't even know he knows how to do magic. He just flexes and stuff happens.
Okay?
Wait, what happens to his stats when he's 100 feet tall?
He becomes... He assumes the form that he had when you guys were in Lunaria. Alright? It's not... It's the same form. It's not a nerfed form or anything like that. It is that form. For one turn.
Okay.
For one turn.
Damn it.
Shit.
Deimos, you know who I envision your character being like? Did you guys watch Seven Deadly Sins?
I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't
The
watched
lion's
it.
den.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, the
I know,
lion's den.
I know about it. It's on my list of things to watch, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I want to.
Yeah. Deimos reminds me of the lion's den of pride.
Yeah. I know how Buffy is. That's cool. Okay?
Fuck yeah.
Alright,
Dude,
Deimos?
Fucking dope. Appreciate it.
Alright, that's you.
No one can touch my shield. This is my shield. As I
Alright, make sure you put it in your inventory.
Okay.
Is Ada still a sword? Because I throw Adis in the fire.
No, he's not a...
Adith becomes the most powerful weapon of all.
And then Renly
He becomes
doesn't get to-
Excalibur.
and then Renly doesn't get to upgrade her weapon.
They become one person.
Go for it, Renly.
Alright, sure. I will be like, yes, I will toss in Aurelian and I'll make a cup of tea. Do I need to hold the staff or can I make tea?
So Aurelian is... It's, let's see. Okay. Aurelian. So this is our... We're gonna recount the history of each of these items as we do this, because all these items actually have quite a bit of history to them.
Woohoo!
All right, Aurelian, Beacon. This is your current item. Aurelian, Beacon of Gaia. Let's see here. You got this. You got this when you guys had climbed to the top of the Silver Spire, and you fought against. Oh, what was his name?
Clovis.
No, he was the summoner, the leader of the
Yeah,
school.
he was the headmaster of the school.
And we
Aaron,
fought against
Aaron,
the
Headmaster
Night
Aaron.
Devil. Yeah.
Headmaster Aaron was his name. He looked like this. Oh, I found the picture. Thank you for this search. Remember this?
Mm-hmm.
This was the dude. That was Aurelian that he was holding. Okay, and he summoned those 4 elementals, and used them in the fight against you. That was a cool fight. Dang.
That was a good fight.
Oh man, I never gave you the turtle.
No, we never ended up with the turtle. It was only these 3.
Comes in this
Or the
form.
eagle, or the snake, or the
Huh.
There was no
rhinoceros.
eagle or snake.
Or
there's a rhinoceros.
his hair.
I never gave you the turtle. Huh.
It was
All right.
only these 3. I think that was intentional.
I'll have to make a note.
It's
So
coming now.
yeah. All right. We'll have to make a turtle form for you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So your form, you defeated the headmaster, Headmaster Aaron, and he had gone mad because Clovis was up there. Oh man, do you guys remember how much you hated Clovis?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that guy was
Mhm.
fucking worst.
I like that character
that
so much
guy.
because he was fucking with you the whole game.
Oh my god, that asshole.
From the
Yeah.
very, very beginning.
Shit.
Oh man, that was one of my favorite bad guys. Anyway, the little halfling.
Not gonna lie, I copied him in this real life thing we're playing.
Uh-huh.
Except he's not like a demon; he's just a giant dick. And
Oh man. Anyway, yeah, you guys, and before you fought Clovis, this was the guy who's Headmaster Aaron was the guy who drained all your resources, so you had nothing when you fought Clovis.
Yes.
I think one of you got to the top of the tower, and you're like, "Hey guys, joke's on you." Remember, now the real boss is coming, and you guys have like no spell slots left. Anyway, let's see. In its original form, you could summon those 3 elementals.
Mhm.
Then later, Renly, after you took
I went to the soldier and through the wilds, the elemental wilds.
yeah. You brought Feldorn. You brought him to the Feywild to heal, so he could be healed. And while you were there, you were traveling the Feywild for a couple years, I think. You encountered Yggdrasil, the World Tree, and Aurelian, and you took a shard of Yggdrasil and joined it to Aurelian, and it hit tier 2. At tier 2, it became a more powerful quarterstaff, and it gave you the ability to shapeshift into the Guardians of the Feywild, which are, the Branch, Bagheera, Baloo, and Moonsaith. Okay? As you place Aurelian into the Divine Forge, instead of being consumed and heated up in the flame like wood normally would be, instead of growing hot and molten like Deimos' shield did, instead you see that the Divine Forge is the fire of life itself. Your staff blooms into dozens and dozens of branches and leaves and tendrils that spiral out all over the place, almost taking a life of its own, spiraling, twisting, growing in ornate shapes and forms. Flowers cycle through their whole lifespan right in front of your eyes, going from bud to blossom, back down and back down to shrinking into the vine, retreating into the vine, wrapping and spinning in front of you is this living entity of this cluster of life and plant purity in front of you. All right, I'm going to delete Aurelian from your inventory. And it emerges purified, living in a different form. It is now Aurelian, vision of all. Tier 3, flowing with the power of creation, Aurelian is no longer a staff. It has become a living crown, an extension of the world tree. Its branches and leaves coil down around your shoulders and arms, fortifying your body. You gain 2 AC and 1,000 hit points in all of your forms. You can now cast all rituals freely and instantly. You can channel your thoughts into divine illusions of such grandeur and perfection that only the most astute of gods can see through them. And these are large-scale illusions. They're not necessarily just like right in front of you. They can be large-scale. You can raise the level of all your wild shape forms up to your current level. All right, so you're no longer shape shifting into like level 1 wind elemental. All right, you're like level 20 something wind elementals now. All right, and we'll have to just on the fly adjust stats for those things.
Sure.
You can cast the ability of any of your elemental aspects or guardians of the Feywild. So any of those 7 creatures up above, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can cast any of their abilities through the crown as a bonus action. All right. So we'll have to. I haven't gone through and edited all those abilities, but we can roleplay that out as we get through it.
Okay.
Aurelian can maintain 1 concentration spell for you. Okay. Additionally, you gain the following ability: Eyes of Existence. Free action. Consume your 10th level spell slot. Aurelian grows into an intricate and beautiful mask that covers your face and eyes for 1 minute. In this form, you can see 3 seconds into the future, allowing you to 1. Use your reaction to move out of harm's way up to your full movement speed. You can use your reaction to cast a 7th level spell or lower in response to an enemy's action. Your spell takes effect before the enemy's action does. So what happens is I say the enemy's going to do something, you say I'm using my reaction, and you basically interrupt it. And you can do something first. All right?
Holy hell.
You can use your reaction to amplify an ally's magical ability. All right? I should burn a spell slot. Hold on. Consume an equivalent spell slot. And this causes their magic to double in effectiveness. You gain Optic Blast. Use your reaction to absorb any elemental damage within 1,000 feet of you. You can hold this power and add to it for as long as you wear the Eyes of Existence. When the ability ends, or when you choose, you can release the held elemental power as a huge Optic Blast that does all the held power times 1d4 plus 1 damage to its target.
Oh my god.
So that can be a lot of damage
Oh my god.
if you play it right. Okay?
This is
And-
awesome. Thank you.
And you gain 1 additional reaction per turn.
Hey, Midas, I
Yeah.
have a question. Because that last line is super overpowered, and I'm just curious if you intended it that way.
1 additional reaction?
Yeah. Because that would give her a reaction on everybody's turn in the round.
No, it should be round. Per her turn.
Yeah.
There.
For a round. Or,
There.
No, I was just curious because of all the things she could do with it. That would be like super OP.
No, she gets
Well,
she
she's
basically
got
gets
a
2 reactions.
Yeah,
10th
two
level
reactions
spell.
per round, yeah.
So and it's
No, I
only
was just making sure that's what he intended.
yeah. Well, you get 2 reactions You get 2 reactions now instead of 1 basically. While your mask is in its Eyes of Existence form.
That is awesome.
That Optic Blast, that's like the unicorn horn, but more
It just
OP.
a super version of it.
Does the blast come out of her eyes?
Yes.
Out of curiosity? That's sick.
Okay. And that was Renly sent me a description of something that was like a cross between Google Glasses and Cyclops' Optic Blast.
Did you also have a problem reading that? Me and Alex were really
It was very
confused.
confusing, I agree.
We're like, yes, Windows.
This is why it took me
I
so long
get
to write this shit up. I'm like, wait a second, how do I make this stuff make sense? Anyway, okay.
Thank
After
Put it in
seeing
your inventory,
all of these
Renly.
so far,
Woohoo, let me put that in. Wait,
Midas, me and you have very different ideas on what powerful means.
This is not what we did. This is like times
No,
500 what we asked for.
When I sent mine to Midas, I thought it might be too powerful. Now I feel like it was like 1/1,000,000th what he intended it to be.
Oh, that's what we thought too. Yeah.
That's fine. I just wanted the ideas.
I
Let
have
me
it.
see.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's see what did I do for Ada's. Okay, so it's now, like I said, it's now a crown, a beautiful living, plant crown on your head.
Oh my god, that is awesome. So basically, a giant like a wreath crown.
I
Ooh.
Yes.
just want to see what happens when he throws this parchment paper into this fire.
Okay. All right, that's that. So what's next?
I'll stick the scroll in there.
All right. It catches fire and burns up.
No take back because
Hold on a second here. Okay, this is your current weapon. Your current legacy weapon. You got this from the crazy underground tomb of Dolric Hyman. We called him Dolric. He was the. Do I have his picture? Yeah, this dude. He was the foremost arcanist of an eon past. He had devoted his life to subjugating much of the world, and then once he had done that and achieved arcane supremacy, he sought to conquer the final threshold and basically investigate the eighth Dragon Lord, the Dragon Elder, Befinzor, the one of myth and legend. And he spent his life doing so. And in the process, when he encountered Befinzor and tried to subdue him, Dolric left broken and dying. So he set up his tomb, and all his power and all his knowledge locked away inside that tomb. You guys overcame the tomb and found his scroll, his ancient scroll. So, in its original form, let's see, the scroll binds the mind of the reader to arcane history of immense power. Once melded to this, which you are, the reader gains a deep insight into the nature of arcane energy around him. You can see through any illusion, shapeshift, trap, or puzzle of arcane nature. That does not apply to Renly's illusions now, because they are not of arcane nature. Additionally, once per short rest, you can choose to amplify a single feature of a spell by 50%. Tier 1. I don't remember, how did we unlock this? I think it came unlocked, didn't it? It came at level 2.
We did something for 2.
We did. I remember.
I think it was.
We had to, I think, we saved the dude.
Did we?
Oh, was it when we released him? Yeah,
Mhm.
it might have been when we released him.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh yeah.
All right, tier 1, you can cast your action. You can use your action to cast 2 spells at once. Total spell slots consumed must be 12 or less. Tier 2, your ability to control complex arcane interactions increases. You can hold concentration on 2 spells at a time. You can only lose concentration on a natural 1. All right? And since your character is less along the lines of specific abilities and powers, and more along the lines of ways of amplifying existing spells, this is what I wrote up for you. So you thrust your scroll into the fire, and it does indeed burn up. You can see it catch flame and just vanish in a wisp of ash. And in that moment, you hear a brief, faint sigh of almost relief from in the voice of Dolric. The part of his mind, the part of his power that was contained in this scroll is released to eternal peace, freeing that last little bit of him from all from any imprisonment, from any trappings, from any kind of bondage. He is now fully and completely free to move on to the next world. But as his power leaves, you can see the ashes and the flame in the center of the divine forge glowing with intense light. The power and the knowledge itself, no longer limited to that of Dolric, begins to churn and be purified, glowing with intense heat in the fire, becoming molten, becoming light itself. And as the fire intensifies, you can see emerging from this flame is a crystal. Not necessarily. It's not round specifically. It's asymmetrical. Its form is varied enough that it looks different from every angle. From one angle, it looks like a sphere. From another, it looks like it might be a diamond. From another, it looks like a star, depending on the angle that you look at it. It's clear, but it contains within it many refractions of light and color. I am deleting from your inventory the old scroll, and now you have this. This is knowledge purified. This is Logos, mote of eternal knowledge. Tier 3. Your mental prowess has reached divine levels. As a result, your physical form changes. You now have, like the others, +2 AC and 1,000 extra hit points. Additionally, during combat, you regain 1d6 + 1 worth of spell slots at the end of every turn. That number can be applied immediately or be banked for one additional turn to be used to regain a higher level spell slot. Okay? Limitation on 10th level spells. Just like Deimos's, your ability, Deimos, your shield can't regenerate 10th level spell slots.
Yep.
You guys can't use this to regain 10th level spell slots. Okay? You gain the following ability: Prism Casting. As a free action, consume your 10th level spell slot to enter this state for 1 minute. Each time you cast a spell, it is split into 3 different streams, one for each primary color of light. The spell can now target 3 different creatures or strike the same creature 3 times. If one creature is hit by all 3 streams of light, attacks or saves are rolled in succession basically one for each stream. If one stream is successful, then the effects of the next successful stream are doubled. If 2 streams are successful, the effects of the next successful stream are tripled.
Holy shit.
Okay? So if all 3 hit, it results in basically a ×6 in total results. Spells that do not target a single creature instead stack on top of each other and have a total of 3 times the effect.
That is. Wait. Spells that don't. So, like, if I cast Fireball, each Fireball is 3 times damage?
No, it does a total of 3 times the fireball.
Oh, you would just roll once and times it by 3. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's like 3 different fireballs hit.
So,
It's like your spell splits into 3, and it hits 3 times. Okay? Now, with this in mind, you can start writing, because, I let you guys write new spells, basically just whenever you feel like it. As your creature, you can start writing some spells, and we can start crafting them with this in mind. Okay?
Pretty dope.
That is dope as hell. Can we add our hit points now?
Yes, go ahead. And you can add this to your inventory. Bahamut.
Yeah, well...
What? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
go ahead. I was just going to say, maybe now I won't be the first one down every time because I have the lowest hit points.
What? No, I got more than you. I got almost 3,000.
No, I know. Yeah, but I mean, like, I won't go down as fast.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm super happy for that because one attack brings everybody down. Before Bahamut puts the thing out, can I grab Tempest?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not against his will. He might be fighting it, but it's only a challenge. to show how much that I care about him. And I'm gonna stick his sword in there. Yes, Tempest, I know this is a challenge. Don't fight against me, even though this is making me stronger. Thank you for the challenge, my friend.
If Tempest tries to fight it, I will trip him.
Like, I'm straight up just bear hugging, grabbing him over, like, as I'm just like, just giving me the best compliments I can ever give.
Tempest is gonna stick his sword into the divine forge.
Bahamut, please
Alright.
look upon Tempest, the great god.
All right.
And help him.
All right. Let's see. He already hits really hard.
Yeah, I know. I just like make him a little bit tankier.
All right. Yeah. All right. So I'll work on upgrading Tempest.
All right, sweet.
All right.
I throw
Elwin.
Tempest into the fire. We'll go with that.
Yeah, just throw him in and
The
like, what will happen to him?
whole Tempest gets in there. We'll see what happens.
All right. Hold on a second.
Renly
I know.
will stare agog if Tempest emerges completely buff and nude,
This
and
is-
it's like, huh.
I'm gonna yell at him. I was like, "This is what you get for going after my bear mom." And after I throw him, I'm like, "No, Tempest, I need you. Why
okay.
are you in the fire?" And I pull
I
him
know.
out.
Hold on. I know exactly what happens. Hold on a second here.
Oh my god.
Elwin, you should stick your friend in there too.
Melwin!
Ooh, yeah. What
Little
about?
kitty!
You should get Melwin an upgrade, Owen.
All right. One
Gets
second here.
plus
Let
20
me
HP.
Oh, he's AFK.
let me just make sure I get this right. All right. We'll do this one here. Is that what I want to do? Double check.
Give him 4th degree burns, and he dies within 6 hours of hospice care.
Oh, hey
Hold on.
guys, I finally have some armor class. I have a whole 19 now.
Fuck yeah, bro. Dude, I went from 23 to 26. I'm actually only 2 points lower than I was.
Wait, you're 26 now?
Year and a half. Yeah, I'm a year and a half ago I was at 28. So I'm working. I'm getting back
Was-
up there, bro.
It was too high back then.
Still
I-
do it.
Oh, that was
I-
like that's the thing. Is like there's, you don't want to have that high. Yeah. It's...
My
Alright.
shield spell can get you over 30 now.
Oh shoot. Hold on. I'll get this. All right. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. So Tempest goes in the fire. All right. So here's Tempest. He goes in the fire, and he comes out. Looking like this.
Tempest.
What on earth happened to him?
Hey, Renly. You know when Midas wasn't here, and me and Alex were talking, and we said bald guys is a choice. We're significantly stronger. This was like straight up like our conversation.
Yep.
This is proof. Male pattern baldness. That's a choice. It's a fashion statement.
Well, you guys know who this is, right?
Yeah, Kratos. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's Kratos. I guess he's like the Greek god of war, or from the
Oh my god.
the Roman. Yeah, he's the Roman god of war.
Yeah, he's actually the fun fact in my one class of history I had to take to pass because they make you take one. Kratos and is actually considered the son of Deimos, which was the son of Mars from Greek mythology.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So maybe we live in Alabama, I get born.
Wait.
Because
so
my
he's your
son-
father and your son?
Yes,
That's
the
some weird
Alabama
ass shit.
circle. We call it the Ouroboros.
You guys remember that YouTube video, the Alabama man? He wears the tank top, beat his wife.
Oh no.
Try to find it.
Hey, Owen, you need to put Melwin in the forge.
Wait.
To get him an upgrade.
Before we do that, I'm gonna give him the best gift possible, and we're only going to stick him close to the forge, not in it. I'm going to put this divine disco ball, which was created by the god of gods. This fancy, majestic thing. If Elwyn allows it, I will put it on his head and sacrifice it to get him close to the forge to see what happens.
You put the divine disco ball on Melwyn to put him,
yeah.
and put him in the divine
If he
forge.
gets close, I mean, we don't want Melwyn to get hurt, but this is totally up to Elwyn.
Can you share it, Midas?
And actually, I'm also going to give him this
It's blank. It doesn't
hinged-
say anything.
Oh,
also we have the hinged face metal plate, which is with that plate.
Yeah, do it.
So I don't want Melwyn's eyes to get hurt. Yeah, the divine disco ball is literally just a disco ball.
Where did you get this hinged metal faceplate? How long have you had
Remember
this?
A certain,
Yeah,
a certain,
The
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 man-
Mayfield
the
made it
man-
for us?
The sexy voice angel made it,
That's right.
and the divine disco ball was trust me, it was from like, I think like 5 episodes from the YouTube
That's
one you
right.
posted just this time who made it. And it's literally
Here,
just a disco ball.
I'll contribute too. I'll give Melwyn some bracers of defense.
Ooh.
And
Yeah, before Melwyn goes in there, I'm gonna ask Bahamut if this is cool or
Yeah,
if
yeah.
Melwyn's gonna die.
Like his foremost
Wait.
follower.
Can I make
The
a
only
persuasion
move they've ever
roll
seen.
as I give Bahamut a wink and like a thumbs up?
To try to put Melwyn inside the
Close. He's like close to the forge. So what you're saying, Midas, is you don't want to see a Melwyn that looks like a disco ball and has a cool faceplate. Is that what you're saying?
and where's bracer?
That sounds like you're not cool.
Okay.
Or not, it's cool. Actually, I'm just
So-
kidding. It was a joke all along, but yeah.
All right. So here. So Elwyn,
Also
as
put on wits and what's with galore from under the sea.
you did have that, didn't you? I did give you that, didn't I?
Did. Some of it must be useful and powerful.
All right. So you guys throw all this stuff in, including the hinged metal faceplate, the
Right,
divine
I'm
disco
deleting
ball,
that right now.
the bracers of
Deleting
defense with Melwyn, and you put it, and you like basically like stack all this stuff on top of Melwyn, and Elwyn, you're holding Melwyn, and you're like easing him towards the fire, and you're saying, Bahamut, what would happen if you just pushed Melwyn into the divine forge with all this stuff? And Bahamut gives you a one-time vision of what will come out if you do this to Melwyn. All right.
Oh god.
If you stick
Wait.
Melwyn,
Wait,
yeah.
I will throw in.
Oh shit! Did you throw the third item of Balja in there?
Yep.
Melwyn.
Holy fuck!
Okay. So you guys have one chance to make this choice. All right. Here's Melwyn.
Mhm.
All right. You can either now. You can either not push him in, not put him in, not push him in, not forcibly throw him into this fire. He's doubtful of what it will do to him, so he's trusting you. And leave him as he is, with all his abilities, current abilities, and how he acts and everything like that. Or you can shove him in the fire with all these items, and turn him into this.
I trip Elwyn so he drops him in.
Your choice.
Is this
You-
also with the third eye of Mabaljo?
what we will do if you do this is we will turn. I'll make a character sheet for Melwyn that will have some aspects of all these things you stuck on it.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see the who's and what's with galore.
At that point, can we throw more stuff on him? What else do I have?
Hold on. Okay. Melwyn.
Yes, Melwyn -1.
Elwyn +1. Now we're not sure. Oh, hold on. What's the vision? Oh, just the image.
Yeah.
Oh,
You get a vision of what he'll turn into if you put him in the fire. with all this
Elwyn
stuff.
+1. I love you
Yes?
just the way you are.
Thank you, Melwin -1.
You have the choice of being transformed into something else. And personally, you don't need to change to be the best Elwyn +1 that can ever be. But this choice is up to you.
I
you know,
share the vision of what he would look like through my crown, and in like a full size image. You would become that.
He looks at his single eye just kind of flips open kind of wide. And he says, Melwin does not even recognize Melwin's self.
I don't either, Melwin.
He looks up at you. Would Melwin -1 prefer that Melwin was like picture?
No, Melwin. Come back home.
What would you prefer,
insight.
Melwin?
Insight check.
He says, Melwin would like to be of most use to Melwin -1. Melwin would like to be of highest utility.
Elwyn +1.
Yes?
I don't want you to change.
His eye blinks a couple times. He says, Melwin likes who Melwin has become. Has many wonderful thoughts. Has traveled and seen so much. And now stands before Bahamut, Creator God. He blinks at you a couple more times. Melwin would like to continue traveling with Melwin -1.
Come here, buddy. You're not going in there. Of course you're not going in there.
Okay.
Get in my pocket.
Alright.
Wait, hold on, and I will see if I can toss Melvin in with a Swiss Army knife from my Tinker's tools, just cause.
Sweetheart. Anytime Damo sees Elwyn crying and hugging a thing, I get really jealous. So I run in there and also hug it to try to get attention. It's like what my cat does because Elwyn's my buddy. And I'm like, yes, Melwin, I love you too.
I will dismiss Melwin into my pocket dimension.
Okay.
I keep hugging Elwyn, and I pick him up, and I run away with him. No one else gets you but me. Oh wait.
Damus, I think this is gonna be like a difficult situation now for you and Elwyn, because I think there's another +1. No, wait, you're into polyamorous relationships, right? Well, the more the merrier.
You see Damos just like I just twitch
Damos,
like, repeatedly,
don't.
insanely fast.
Damos, don't listen to her. She tried to destroy Elwyn +1.
He's only prioritizing Melwin.
Hey, Deimos.
Mm-hmm.
With my new ability, you realize how cray-cray that is now?
Dude, yeah.
Because you remember the shield I do? No, you remember the shield I do to you all the time?
Oh,
I can
shit.
put it on all three of you now.
Not bad. Not fucking bad at all. Yeah, actually, these are when he said make it powerful. Like me and Alex were like, is this broken? Like what we're trying to talk about? And then we're like, we got the items. We're like, oh, so you're little bitches.
Yeah, that's the funny thing, Midas. I sat here for like a good couple of hours. The version I sent you was like the fourth time I toned it down because I thought it was too powerful.
Okay.
Anthony and I talked about it for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna send him this.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Question, Midas.
Yeah.
Would the prism casting give touch spells the ability to cast them on other people, or self spells?
No.
Okay.
No. Self spells are specifically for you. This is spells that have an influence because it basically is, as you cast a spell, it breaks apart into 3, streams of light, and then it goes off. I don't see how that would work with a touch spell.
I just wanted to ask before so I know when I go to make new spells and stuff.
What if he hit himself, had one in his other hand, and then kicked another person?
Well, technically, when I go to cast it on myself, wouldn't it split 2 more off of it?
I mean, maybe we could try to figure it out, depending on the spell. Sure.
No,
So okay. So
self,
what for a couple more house cleaning things. Your 10th level spell slots, right? They recharge once per week, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now you guys have powered up. They recharge once per 3 days.
Ooh.
Okay. With that, Bahamut is going to withdraw his flame from the Divine Forge.
Well, I take a moment prior, like while Elwin is talking to Melvin and convincing him that no, he likes him just the way it is. I'm gonna be like trying to just whisper telepathically over elementally to to Melvin, going, Melvin, it would be nice though, if when Elwin is kind of wounded, you could like cover him in bandages and stuff, and apply some ointment. What do you think? I mean, would you like to cook for Elwin, or like help him with any trouble he has? What do you think? Do you want to be more useful? And if he does, I will toss these in.
He says.
With Melvin, yeah.
Melwin says, if Melwin -1 requires medical assistance, Melwin has repair kit, has extra bits of wire, a solder, has little bits of welding material. Melwin can apply repairs.
He requires different types of welding, not with wires, though.
Melwin does not understand.
Did you want to jump in the fire and then understand with all the stuff?
Pocket dimension.
I mean, it's up to him if he wants to jump in with the herbalism kit. I mean, I'm just picturing Melvin, pulling out a band-aid and wrapping it around Elwin and like putting some ointment.
Melwin in a sexy nurse.
Yes. I mean, if Melvin wants to do it, yeah.
He's happy to implement repair protocols on you, Elwin. He'll come out and he'll start trying to weld pieces of you together and.
Oh my God, no! I feel like he needs to go into the fire with the herbalism kit.
I'll play along with him for a little bit until it hurts a lot, and then tell him I'm all better.
What have you started?
Hey, Midas.
Yeah.
The dragon forms that I have, Bahamut's their like dad, right?
Well, he's the god of the dragons.
I'm gonna ask Bahamut if he could help me gain some greater insight into the forms I have to potentially make them stronger.
Okay. Roll a arcana check.
While he's doing that, did anybody steal the one chimichanga I threw in that forge?
Wait, what about your kitty, Deimos?
Can I
your kitty sneak in?
Midas?
Hold on a second here. Roll. Let's see here. In your forms, you currently have, of the dragons, you have Mirex, Nebularos, and Zerebor.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yes, he will enhance those forms. Okay, so I'll go in there and tweak them.
We'll thank him appropriately.
As I'm cooking the one chimichanga, just one chimichanga, and the divine forge is dying out. I'm gonna go start yelling at Bahamut that he owes not us, but the true hero. As I hold up
Miss Pizza?
Mr. Pizza. Oh, it's Miss. Oh, damn.
It's a girl.
Mrs. Pizza.
Yeah, it's her daughter. It's Nina's daughter.
Mrs. Pizza. And I throw her up in the sky. And I say, "Can you please, Bahamut, grant upon the true savior of everyone, Mrs. Pizza, a way to be immune to any type of damage as long as she's on me."
she's actually just a cat.
What
so
the
you
fuck did you say?
you
Do you
want
want to fight? It
you-
is not just a cat. She's a princess, and she's beautiful.
let's see here. Okay. You're trying to make this cat invincible to all harm.
Easy.
What? I can do that, Deimos.
No, forever.
Oh, yeah, no, not
And
forever.
also, one little minor tidbit: the people who try to get close to Nina get blown up. But that's not because I'm a mean person, but this is for science reasons.
Because you're jelly.
Okay. Here we go.
No, not that.
Oh, well, if we're asking for more stuff, I want my firebolts to be better.
His fireball should be better.
What's your fireballs currently do, Owen?
Your fireballs currently do more damage than all my spells put together.
Wait, I thought your
at one
fireballs
time.
did
What are
get
you talking about?
souped up. Did they not?
So when you're in your Avatar Bahamut form, that'll do 10 times, so 1,640 damage.
Oh, no. That's adding my Elwyn Fire God from the Sky form. Hold on.
Yeah, you can stack them.
Yeah, but I want more.
Because that is once in every 3 days if the 10th level Super Elwyn.
Lasts for 10 rounds, though.
Let's be honest. He deserves at least one more D20.
Those
I mean,
D20s.
it's
Five
his
more?
main storyline quest, just like to save this dude, and like you saved him.
In Fire God from the Sky form, they do 4d20 plus 10d10. In this form, and you can cast 6 of them per turn, right?
If I twin.
So that would mean that in your Avatar Bahamut form, you would be doing 16
Yeah, but
times 6.
I would have to choose between stacking Thundering Fire God or the Bahamut form. Because it uses my 10th level. So pretty much my
Oh, that's right.
Thundering Fire God is pretty much gone.
This is the most powerful low-level thing I could do with my prism casting. I could do that in one turn.
Holy moly.
That's insanely powerful.
That's casting magic missile at 8th level. And then
You just
it would
need to
go
start
3 times.
just pick up more damage spells.
Mm-hmm.
This is what
No,
I do.
No, I was saying low level. I haven't thought about anything high level. Mages don't get a whole lot of direct damage. at high
Oh, you know
levels.
what? No, it's wrong because I do 3 plus 3 times my charisma. Oh, no,
Emily,
yeah, that's right.
Where's your Thundering God, Fire God form? I can't find it on your spell sheet, on your character sheet.
You should dumb
Spells
'em
tab.
down.
Okay, there you go. There's Meteor
Ju-
with that.
Just like my Super Demos. Maybe it's time we get pushed down a level.
My 10th level spell slot.
Oh, there it is. Thundering Fire God from Sky 10th level spell slot.
Yeah, because this one deals an extra 10d20.
The thing
Okay.
is, we should revisit all our spells and up the damage, and then once we cast them, you can be like, hey, that's too much damage.
Deimos, what do you currently do with your 10th level spell slot?
I get to stay alive for 3 turns.
What's it called? What's your ability called?
It is. Sorry, it is actually pretty new. It is. Deimos didn't hear no bell.
Oh, that's your 10th level thing. Your spell sheet is so random, man. It's like the least
It is.
organized of all of
It
them.
is not
It's like-
organized at all.
It's terrible. You should see Renly's. It's all nice and orderly. She has all her items like tabbed over and different
We've
icons
only
in
been
front of
playing
each
for
one.
years.
And
I have like 20 things on there, so like it's really hard to get these 20 to 25 things organized. Come on.
okay, hold on. Now your 10th
That's
level
what the second column is for, to organize them.
Deimos didn't hear no bell. He says, when Deimos hits 0 hit points, this effect practice of Super Death Ward was in place. Means all damage 24%. Oh, wow. Do you ever use this?
No, I've never had to use it yet. I've been meaning to, but I've never had a chance yet.
The chance probably won't come up very often.
It'll fucking happen, all right?
L1 pretty much permanently keeps death wards on the three of you guys, so yeah, it's like never gonna happen. Every time you lose your death ward, he just puts another one on you.
I love it so much.
I don't know how long we've been playing together with Ada's, but he always keeps confusing me and Deimos.
Yeah, one. Almost all my spells.
I thought you had an ability that was doing the death wards, Owen.
No, I'm the one casting it.
How are you casting them? You have no magic.
Me?
Yeah, you
He
ran
has
out
magic.
of juju juice.
No. That
Not
came back.
anymore, dude.
That was the last plane.
Yeah, that's last plane. Also, Deimos doesn't technically have a god anymore. He does, but doesn't. Deimos doesn't make sense anymore. All right.
If you didn't have a god, you wouldn't have any magic, so you have a god.
Yeah, dude, I'm my own god.
Well, that works. You still have a god, don't you?
Wow. But yeah, one day it's gonna happen. I'm assuming like at some point in time, kind of like my Super Saiyan thing. I got pushed down from like when I first made it, it was my 9th level, then went to my 8th level, then went to my 7th level. I'm assuming, and then I got another one on top of it, or like whatever it is. I'm assuming like all of our good spells will eventually start pushing them down the list because it's a pretty gradual way of leveling.
Adis, what's your current 10th level spell slot? 10th level spell?
Improved wish.
Okay.
So wish without having to roll.
And Renly, what's your 10th
wish
level
without
ability?
negative effects.
Echo of the Wild. I've used it like twice already or 3 times. So yeah, I use it.
Okay, you guys can all take your 10th level spell currently and make it and turn them into 9th level spells.
Oh, okay.
Adis, your wish basically just becomes improved wish.
Okay.
Your normal wish at 9th level. So Deimos, you can do that life thing at level 9. Elwyn, you can go Thundering Fire God at level 9.
What about regular Elwyn Fire God?
You can push that down 1 level also. Yeah, Deimos, you can push your forms down 1 more if you need to.
See if I can get one more
Sweet.
thing from.
That's actually a fair upgrade in itself. So now you guys can use your 10th level for your
It's huge,
legacy
yeah.
weapon.
That's actually that's a nice way because like me and I was talking like all of our lower levels are shit now, but if
Yeah.
we're like kind of starting back at the top, we're pushing back down. Like a pushing back down aspect kind of works pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good idea. And it
Rebalance.
makes sense too. As you get more capable, you can cast the same spells for less effort.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
sounds good.
want to ask Bahamut for one more thing.
Nope.
Hold on a second here.
Kick him in his face. Bahamut in the face.
You're gonna kick Bahamut in the face.
He can suck my dick.
Yeah, he gave you more powerful dragon form, so he can't give me more fire bolts.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually wait. I put my
So-
You know what?
lawyer glasses on.
You know what, Ellen? I've got his kids inside me, so suck it.
So Elwyn,
Yeah.
basically what happens now is you can simultaneously use those forms.
Oh, what? Ewan, you are actually a god now.
Bro, you have no idea. I've done math.
Bro, I know you know math. Nice, dude.
You know what? I'm cool. Because whenever something's needed, I'm going to whip something out.
Fuck yeah, bro. Alright, this is totally balanced, and I'm good with this. Amazing. Love it all. You know? Next
Oh,
couple
well,
levels, I'm
Owen.
gonna get Super Deimos level 3.
Owen, your fire guide. So you never really use your Thundering Fire God and your normal Fire God at the same time, right?
I have, yes.
And you can stack them, right? I said. Yeah, it stacks with Fire God from the sky. Okay, yeah. So you can stack your Avatar Bahamut on top of this.
Sweet.
Easy fuck.
Yeah, that becomes
Tier
super
3
nuts.
Fire God. Oh, yeah.
Because he has Fire God from the sky, Thundering Fire God, and then Avatar Bahamut. Or we could call it... I don't know, it should go to the theme.
So, where's
Super Thundering Fire God from the sky.
Yeah, where's
when
the
you use
closest like demon lord or something on this level that we can just like try our shit, just murder him real fast?
For real.
Hypothetically.
There's got to be somebody left.
I do like we turned one into an angel. That was dope.
That was dope. That was all you two, wasn't it?
I know. We got the trash angel.
Yeah, the angel of trash. The angel of trash disposal.
Dude, this can become pinnacle of some late game shit, I guarantee it.
Or it's gonna come back to bite us in the ass.
Yeah, we don't worry about that.
Alright, here's Amos. So you asked to make the cat invincible.
Yeah.
Instead, and this is what happens. Bahamut gives the cat... Is it really Miss Pizza? Is that what you named it? Yeah, that's not what you named it. Is it?
Well, Captain Fluffy Paws was our original kitty.
Yes. But
Yeah,
she was...
But this
she
one
was
was Mrs. Pizza.
Mrs. Pizza.
Okay, Mrs. Pizza. She was... Yeah, Captain Fluffy Paws was a cat wear, and that was 30 years ago, and she's since had a daughter. And that's who
No.
you have with you. Right?
They split like cells. No one's ever been by my kitty.
Cat and Fluffy Paw did have the sex
No.
with... Who did we shoot?
Honestly lying to my face right now. I'm be like a dad who is like the 16 and pregnant. And
So here-
I'm just like, nope. No,
So
no,
here,
no.
this is what Miss Kitty has.
Deimos, it wasn't the sex, it was the immaculate conception.
That's
Sometime in the future, you're gonna gain divine powers, and you're gonna just snap your fingers in the past, and that's how.
Honestly,
and that's
that
how Miss
makes
Pizza
sense.
Came into being.
you know what? As you
Exactly.
actually say that, that makes sense. Is that the only way Captain Fluffy Paws ever had a kid was divine intervention, just like Jesus.
Alright, so, Deimos, here's a cat NPC.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So this cat now has is Miss Pizza, and she has the boon of infinite lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll actually make this right. So if you guys want to test any damage, you can do it on her.
This cat is gonna be so scarred by the time we.
She
by the
takes
time
no.
we get-
She doesn't feel anything. She's just
Oh my
perpetual.
god, she's gonna walk into fire like all the time, and we'll just see burning
Oh, wait.
cats, and I'll be like,
Oh,
oh my god.
Deimos, since she can't suffer damage, can I try?
Oh, she can take
something?
damage. She can take damage.
Or
What
she
did
doesn't
you say?
feel it though, right? She feels no pain, right?
She feels no pain.
What time is
Yeah.
see it?
Oh,
Okay, we see dead cat a lot.
Alright, here's Miss Pizza.
No pain, no discomfort.
yeah, that's super cool.
Can I
Definitely
test
try
this?
whatever
Can
you're
I
gonna do.
test this? Are you sure that's okay?
Oh yeah, as I'm definitely lying to your face. That is definitely okay.
He's gonna
At
hold
least
a
you're
grudge.
honest.
Oh yeah, definitely go for attacking a poor defenseless kitty. That sounds like a great idea.
Do I have a cat
wasn't
token? I think I
gonna
might have a
attack
cat
her.
token. Oh,
There
I
should be one.
have a cat token. Okay, I fixed Miss Pizza. All right. Okay, the yeah, that's her. She's on Bahamas picture. Okay, so real quick, Bahamut says that he needs some time now. The Divine Forge extinguishes, and he needs some time to rebuild his world and recuperate his strength. Okay. Are there any housekeeping actions that you want to do? And we'll fast forward through this stuff because there's one more thing I want you guys to do before we're
Obviously,
done.
there's something that needs to happen. I'm looking at Melvin and all of the other, like androids, robots, all his help, and I'm going to use my wonderful new vision and decorate the hall with a lot of bling and celebratory stuff, and do a lovely little feast that includes stuff that androids would eat because we need to celebrate. Damn it! Because they got us back.
Oh, cool. All right, yeah. So, you're gonna throw a big robot party.
Indeed, yes.
Okay.
How do we get robots drunk up, by the way, guys? What type of tequila do we need?
All right. Someone Google.
Like,
Someone find me a
yeah.
good video of dancing
Motor
robots.
oil to get it running, yeah.
Oil, a little bit of vodka. The funny thing is, like, technically, that it's kind of, it'll make a lot of engines kind of like work a little bit too fast. Well, not regular vodka, but like I'm assuming like high octane fuel version of it. This makes stuff run faster, which will overheat up, which is kind of what happens to you like when you drink.
Okay.
Or
I
you
like
So amongst the worlds. Oh, picture. Can you find me a good dancing robot video or picture?
Oh no, not a video. Just a
Oh. That's a bunch of
bunch of
emojis.
charging mode.
Okay. Amongst the worlds. This is a nice map I made. I haven't looked at it in a while. Damn.
I heard a really nice guy made it.
Um, so you guys have cleared Solaria and Lunaria. Solaris and Lunaria. You have also cleared Elysium. So on Elysium, you have a lady, Akelia, Princess Akelia, who is now the goddess of magic. And down there you have the three angels. You have a Satellizer and I forget the other two, but the brother and sister. Altruis and Cyrene were their names. With Satellizer is Vork, who is her apprentice slash submissive. And you've been evacuating these two worlds, all the indigenous creatures from Solaris and Lunaria to Elysium, and there's plenty of room on Elysium to be able to house them all. All right. On Lunaria, you left Euphemia and what was his name? What's the halfling god?
Gold glitter.
Glitter Gold. Glitter Gold. Yeah.
Okay. The gold
You
glitter.
you left
that's all I
Glitter
can
Gold
remember.
and Euphemia there. Euphemia is the goddess of the moon. Glitter Gold is now the god of the planet of the land. And he says this world is fucked because the Maw of the Void is consuming it. So that's why you evacuated it all. So he's trying to figure it out, but that's what happened there. On Solaris now, but he's still there, so he keeps the portals open for you to pass through. But there's not really much you can do on that world anymore because the Maw of the Void is just fucking it up. On Solaris, Bahamut is reestablishing his power. Okay? And is now the god there. On the upper levels, so Shehakim, Arcadia, Nirvana, Paradisio, and Coroneus at the very top. You know that the demon invasion is still going on. You've seen up the mount, and you know that at least last time you looked, there was still active warfare, some active warfare going on in Arcadia, and definitely in Nirvana and Paradisio. All right, as the gods are being pushed further and further up the mountain. You're not sure what's on Shehakim right now. All right. So that's an update there. Do you guys have any like in a fast forward mode, so we're not gonna go back and role play you guys talking to all the people and going back down to Elysium, that kind of stuff? What would you want to do before you moved on to Shehakim?
Anything I got is I wanted to see if possibly Bahamut could purify the form of Baruch.
No, he can only do the dragons.
Okay. Just thought I would ask since it was an angel.
I want to bring up what's his face, Modrin, to the forge
Okay.
For him to start working.
That's right.
'Cause
You left
that
him.
was the thing that we were gonna do.
That's right. That's right. But he was not Modron. He was Tharasir, Modron's mortal form.
That's what I meant.
So this guy just has knowledge. He does not have divine powers.
I thought that we were trying to light up the forge so he could start working on shit.
We had somebody we were gonna give the forge to. Who the hell was it? It was
Can we get-
it's the other guy.
Kildrak.
It's the other dwarf. Yeah, Kildrak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kildrak,
he's
your
down
former.
yeah, he's down in Elysium.
Yeah, your
Yeah, we'll
former.
bring his bitch ass up and see what he can do.
Kildrak is your former party member. He's a paladin / wizard / rune mage
You
or
don't
something.
questions at this
He
point.
Is he still stuck in Europe with the corona?
I don't know. Like a year and a half ago, he just messaged me out of nowhere. I'm going to Europe for 4 weeks. I won't be able to play anymore, and I never heard from him again.
Oh god.
But yeah, but that was his character.
It was like 6 months after that, like he gave me a message to ask how things were going.
Oh, really? Wow. The wizard, paladin, what else?
Rune mage or something like that. It was three. He
Yeah.
had 3 classes. It was the least optimized character I'd ever seen. So we had to help
I
him.
remember he sucked balls.
Well, in theory, for 2 attacks, it was really good.
Anyway, that character Kildrak is this guy, and you guys have, of course, he took up the mantle of the god of craftsmanship after Modron died, and he is now, basically new level divinity. Him and Akelia and now Euphemia. Was that on the drunken night when we were all drunk? No, that was
Yeah.
that.
I feel like it might have been, but now I
Well,
can't remember.
it's
No, that wasn't that. We were just all. I was just like really, really fucking with Deimos that night. And that's how Euphemia became the goddess of the moon.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You were cruel. You were super cruel. I was like, no.
Anyway, so the 3 of them are like the fledgling, the new gods that you guys are instituting or have helped institute, and they're growing into their power. Of course, they're going to need some time and help to be able to arise to full-fledged divinity. Bahamut is a full-fledged god. Glitter Gold is a minor god, so he's nowhere near Bahamut's level. Okay, would you guys want to do anything else? So you want to get Kildrak up here to the forge?
And go find a demon to stomp on.
All right, you'll have to go next level to find a demon. There's no demons in here anymore.
Can we ask Bahamut a little bit about this Maw of the Void? Think if he knows anything about it.
Okay.
And I'm also assuming like about resources for producing. I know we have the backup army, but like to keep producing army stuff. If there's stuff that could help, because that's a big thing.
I don't want to be very specific, but I do want to ask Bahamut if maybe 680,000 damage to the Maw of the Void would kill it.
680,000. How'd you get to 680,000?
This isn't
just
for you to ask
hypothetically.
questions. Hypothetically.
I'm asking
500,000,
Bahamut.
$1 million. Yeah.
I guess if you guys all chained your crap together, all your multipliers. I gotta be careful with the multipliers.
So, you would say that would work?
You're asking Bahamut this?
Yes.
All right, so he's
Actually,
gonna say.
I'm gonna channel the over god of Midas.
Bahamut is gonna say.
Looking down
Actually,
to the
more
plain
now.
below, I see just darkness and hunger. My knowledge does not encompass what that creature or what that force, for force is a better word for it, from whence it originates. I do know that it is not divine, and that it is not infernal.
There.
Can you help us
When
find
you
it?
just gave me a good idea. I didn't think about it until now, but you know how we took down the barrier? There is a quite very knowledgeable friend of ours we know that might notice something about the void. Did no one leave again? Alright, well, I'll ask all you guys. We could try to ask Befenzor about it, since he's been all over the place. Could send him a message and be like, "What's up?"
I think we gotta go off of. Do we want to try to go up? Or do you wanna try
Befensor
to
was
explode?
a dragon, so whatever Befensor knew, Bahamut
He-
knows.
Not necessarily.
He gave us our enlightenment. He gave us
Yeah.
power greater than the gods. He knows more. That's why the gods tried to kill all the dragons because of what he found out. Remember?
Well,
Wait,
what
how
I
would we
think about
talk to
this
the
is
Befenzor.
Is
We
that,
just send him a message because
the
we took
gods-
down the barrier.
You guys haven't found
gods are, like,
Befenzor.
professional sports players, but like Befensor's like the nerdy kid who knows everything about the sport but sucks at the sport.
Haven't,
You guys
found
have
Befenzor.
you guys haven't seen
he-
Befenzor since he gave you his
He
awakening.
gave us a. I know. That's what I'm saying. I could try sending a message to him and ask him, because with the barriers down now, so we might be able to communicate with him. I didn't think of that until now, but it might be worth a try.
Good luck.
You can try it if you want to.
Like as he's doing that, do we want to try to go up, or do we want to try to see if it's possible to go fix that maw to make it easier to go up? Like, what do we think, guys?
I think
Well,
the
you're asking.
longer-
While you're asking that question, Deimos, I'm gonna turn into the avatar of Bahamut, and I want to see how big my dick is.
Look at it. Okay, I put my arm out next to it.
Can that
full-fledged,
picture I
like-
linked Midas be what he turns into when he becomes the avatar of Bahamut?
No, I sent you a picture,
You did send me a picture.
Midas.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Is that possible?
Link the video.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, actually, Renly, it might be better if you do it.
Is it bad that like at this point I'm like kind of super excited again? Like, you know, when we first got to Elysium, we're like, bro, we leveled up. We got
You're getting-
new items.
You're that's pretty freaking strong right now.
At this point, like, are we considered like at least like minor gods? I don't know what the power level is. Are we at least like demigods at this point?
In a 3.5,
Demigods that are
you're a
really like
demigod
really
when you get to level
annoying.
24.
Yeah, but we're like,
You're-
are we like? You know,
I mean-
like, are we at least pain in the dicks?
So Bahamut is upper level god, not quite greater god, but on power level he's probably closer to greater god. But as rank goes, he's not a greater god. Power level he rivals them for sure. You're not as powerful as Bahamut. You're definitely you could take it to glitter gold for sure.
Okay, so we're minor at. Oh shit, that's way higher. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll take
So
minor
remember,
gods.
and yes, like it's I think it's kind of cool. Remember the natural power scaling. So when you guys went back down to the plane before you came to Solaris, and you guys came across shit what's his name? Battlemaster Televos.
Yeah.
Right. I remember how powerful Televos was when you were on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he hadn't gotten weaker, but you guys just came down there and you were able to do all kinds of things he couldn't do, just actually naturally within your character sheets. So you've far outstripped Telephos in power. So you're definitely demigod plus level.
Cool. So we're gonna do like that. You know that thing we did like a long time ago, where like we went to like a different area and like we were like level like 15, and we just like beat up an ogre and like, what's it? One of those snake ladies with a lot of hair.
Oh, the Medusa.
Just beat up people. Yeah.
Just beat up
I could
some
probably-
low level stuff.
I could probably one shot Bahamut.
Oh god.
Wait! Don't say that now. Can
Oh,
we
yeah, yeah,
try to
I'm
do
sorry.
a
Shh.
single attack at this hole before we have the update to fix damage?
Yes. Can I go down to the hole?
Can
and
we
hit
try
it?
it?
Can I just hit it once?
Will you
If,
give
if
us
if there's a
10
loophole,
seconds?
remember what happened when Renly did her healing, her anti-healing
we're-
thing?
Yeah, that's
Right.
why I just want to do it once before it gets nerfed.
No, remember
We're-
what she did.
We're like
remember-
a video
no.
game where it's like when an exploit is discovered, it gets patched next week.
No,
So I just want
I
to do it before it gets patched.
No, just remember.
And we
I
will-
don't care about the damage. Tempest fell in love with her. just keep that in mind.
What did you? What did you say?
That's when Tempest fell in love with her.
I don't know with who.
I was the tree,
Fucking
remember?
mama
And then
bear.
Tempest. Oh yeah, sorry.
and then we went back and we found that all of this was actually it actually worked out really well as a metaphorical interpretation of Deimos's backstory.
Until we found out that Deimos and Tempest and all these things are. We live in Alabama. We're literally a 3-generation circle that goes in circles.
Hey, Renly. You have a spell that lets you commune with greater beings, right?
It's called talking.
That aren't with you.
I'm typing. So yeah. So basically, I'm doing divine truth. I'm burning my 9th level for this, and I'm gonna ask the universe, powers that be, or Biffin, how to permaclose the maw.
Unattach it. That would be a big thing too. Just to unattach the maw.
Okay, yeah.
And stick it in a box so we can shove it up as
How
Motivace's
to
ass.
perma contain the maw so it's not a danger to the plane. I guess that's my exact thing that I'm gonna.
Dude,
go for.
do we really need to destroy them all? Fuck that plane. That's Euphemia's plane.
But
It
Euphemia's
won't-
the moon. She's across all planes now, baby. We're never rid of her.
It won't. The maw isn't gonna stop at that plane.
Oh,
eventually.
I got an idea. Ask him how do we transport the maw from that plane to the moon?
Or to the demonic realm?
Okay, you understand. We're not good characters. We're just characters.
I
Renly,
don't know why we're the chosen ones.
Renly, roll a wisdom check.
I did. It was 17 plus 15, 32.
17 plus 15. Okay, all right. As you cast your divine truth, you send it out there, asking whatever greater power is out there to answer your question, and Bahamut just kind of turns his head and says, "I just told you."
Not you. I wave my hand. I'm like, not you. Behind you. Whoever's. If there's someone else on and I just point upwards. Biffin, you there?
She meant someone stronger than you.
Okay.
I
uh,
mean,
point to
someone with
Tempest.
a nerd.
Midas, I'm
Yeah.
gonna use my
You know.
10th level spell slot to cast my new 9th level spell called Contact Anywhere, which allows me to contact any being anywhere in the multiverse.
Did you just write that right now?
Yeah.
That's yeah, sure. Bullshit. But go ahead, cast it.
Alright. I want to contact
You end
Buffin's
up with the voicemail, or don't call us, we'll call you.
probably.
All right, you're trying to reach out to Baffinzor.
Well, I want to cast my 10th level to cast my 9th level contact Bruce Willis spell. And that's Bruce
Yeah.
Willis.
How did we become
Seriously.
Bruce Willis last time?
How's Bruce Willis doing? I already
Well,
saw
you
this.
think about it, Midas. I want to tell you a story. We
Okay.
were playing Escape from Tarkov the other day,
Uh-huh.
and we had one of the dudes, Josh, he needed to complete a quest, and I told him, dude, I'm gonna be your Bruce Willis to your Whitney Houston, and I'm gonna be your bodyguard. And he was confused the whole time, and he's like,
Hi.
dude, Bruce Willis isn't in that movie. I'm like, no, he is, you motherfucker. And that's when I remembered it was
Kevin
Michael
Costner.
Keaton or Kevin Costner.
Yeah, it's Kevin Costner.
But yeah, it's not Kevin Costner anymore. It's Bruce Willis.
It's definitely Bruce Willis.
Okay, here. Where's Bruce Willis? You get an answer from the universe saying that Bruce Willis has shriveled up and has not been heard from ever since this tragic incident.
If this is something I don't like, I'm gonna go to your house and read your credit score. So this better be good.
Dude, I watched the whole thing. It's
You
so
watched the whole
funny.
thing? It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
She lights into him though. She tears him apart.
Dude, everyone tears them up.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good.
Jeff Ross fucking destroys him.
Yeah, I like roasts. I watch a lot of roasts on them. They're funny. Adis, you reach out to Biffin, and you hear a voice. So you hear the voice of Biffin the dwarf, and he is lethargic. He is barely cognizant, just basically mumbling, just not really responding at all. But you do hear screams and horror and torment in the background all around him.
Hey guys, Biffin's in trouble.
Or he's drunk and on a bender.
Oh, where's he at?
My new, I didn't think to incorporate into my new stuff.
That is awesome.
Biffin is in one of, and you're not sure which, one of the 7 levels of hell.
I figured.
Or 9 levels of hell. There's 7 levels of Slush and 9 levels of hell.
All right.
He's in hell somewhere. I could try to bring him here since we took the barrier down if you want.
Just tell me where he's at.
You try to gate him in? Someone gate
He's
him
in
in.
hell.
Sure, we'll try to
Yeah, I
do
could-
that. Yeah,
Alright.
totally.
I'll
yeah,
cast
definitely.
Gate and I'll name the Finzor.
Well, just tell me where he's at. That's totally
Oh.
yes. No
He's
big
in
deal.
hell.
Bro.
Somewhere in hell.
Bro,
Hold
bro.
on. If you're gonna gate someone in, just name Asmodeus right now. I'll take him down.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
Actually, straight up.
Hold on. I'll try.
I don't want
Straight
to
up.
straight up.
Just-
On one
do
of
it.
like
I'm gonna-
10, right? It'll be like the first 10
I'm gonna-
forms that you take
no.
down, and
Nope.
then we all die?
No, I'm gonna try it. I'll try it. Sure, I'll try it. Bahamut, is it okay if I open a gate in your presence?
He says
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and Mom's
Well,
sure.
no, you have to have a god's permission, basically, to open a gate in their presence.
Elwin,
you really
the
want
fire
me to-
god.
You really,
just said yes.
is that
I'm
really
gonna
what you
grab-
want?
Owen said
So,
cool,
I'm-
he's good to go,
I'm
babe.
gonna-
Go.
Just tell me where you're gonna put the gate, and I'm gonna like step up to it with my lightning staff, and I'm gonna like take a
put it
few
right in front of
swings,
you.
like testing, like when a batter's like up at the plate, he's like tapping the home
But
plate,
the-
and then he
the-
takes a few swings.
You can't, like, the Lord of Hell on the plane that he's in is just gonna deny you the ability to open the gate there.
All
Only
right.
if he's a pussy.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
You guys gotta tell me like where the fuck's he actually at?
You don't know. You don't
He's
know
a-
where he is.
Maybe
He's somewhere.
the Lord of Hell is
Easy.
Pippin.
He's somewhere in hell.
He's somewhere in hell.
All right. Hear me out.
One of the
on
9
this
levels
one.
of hell.
All right. I'm gonna go all the way up to Super Saiyan Deimos 2. I'm gonna spend the slots because I actually have him right now. So that's my 7th. And that 8th, I'm like, ugh.
Oh, I have
I'm
like
like-
all my spell slots back now because
Super
by now I
fucking.
have them all back.
Oh no, it's yours. It's just only combat, right? Don't worry about it.
No, it's just every round.
Sure. And I'm gonna go like super power up, get super sexy, and I'm gonna try my new thing out. I'm gonna use my shield. as I pull into myself my inner Deimos power. And for one turn, I'm gonna grab into time and space. Now, this is
Before
the
you
thing.
do that, Deimos, before you do
Mhm.
that, I'm gonna triple Elwin.
Yes.
I'm gonna go fire, thunder, and Bahamut.
Thank
out of
you.
the sky.
We're gonna need this.
Wait, hold on. Where are we opened in the portal to?
I
To
am
the fifth
confused.
floor?
I
Are we
honestly
going-
don't know what's going on. I wing everything 24/7.
Okay, so here's the deal, Deimos. I'm gonna open the
Uh.
gate to the Defensor, and you tear it open further to make sure it gets to it. So we combine our powers to make
I
sure.
was just
we
gonna
get
rip
to it.
him because the only reason I'm saying this is because we have he gave us the power or helped us get the power. So,
So
we have
we're
a similar
connected.
thing. So I'm only going for the thing that's connected, like nothing
You're
else. Like
G-
that.
you're like
I'm not trying to
GPS
like
tracking.
overdo this shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Go for
it's like we're like all those ants. Like even if you like cut the line, they find their way back together because they're like
Mhm.
super connected. It's just like the ant line.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Can I?
Ant line
I'm
style.
not trying to break the game. I'm just trying to be
Since-
funny here.
Since my contact anyone anywhere spell lasts for a minute, can I bring them into the conversation so it can help them like GPS locate where they're gonna tear open space?
To give them a knowledge of where to go.
Give us a little
Yeah.
extra bonus.
Like background knowledge, yeah. Maybe
Deimos,
the screams will.
Deimos,
help them
And
out.
you're
also,
you're
I'm using
jumping.
my most powerful spell right now.
Okay, so
I'm
a
going
gate.
to-
So like I
I'm
said,
going to use.
go ahead.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
I'm going to use a guidance on myself. Yeah, that's
I
right, a
think
D4.
I think Deimos is.
And
using
I'm gonna
his
look
new
in.
super ability.
Deimos,
no,
hey, you
yeah,
know what?
but
You
I
know
think-
what'll help?
Mhm.
You're gonna channel your Bruce Willis, and since Bruce,
It's a
one of
choice.
Bruce Willis's
I'm not
dollars is named Rumor,
Mhm.
then you automatically know where the Defensor is,
That's
because
true.
those all the devils or demons that are
Yeah.
down in hell, they all talk and spread rumors,
That's true.
so we know where he is.
So I'm gonna
Oh.
go off like
It's
a big
science.
thing. So Ada's Cascade, which got the okay from Aria, like Aria, so it's like a telephone call hitting a ping, but the devil there didn't let that ping happen. But you know when that ping doesn't happen, Bruce Willis shows up and gets some blue fucking eyes, but not like like racist Germany, because I want to actually right now say
Oh
not
God.
like that, but like more like Goku. But no big deal. Reaches in there, and I'm gonna use that special 10th thing, and I'm gonna try to see if I can just negate the no what that devil says to grab Baffinzor, because Adis already created the gate to him, which got him there, but he just couldn't pick up. I'm just gonna pick up and retrieve, and then shut that bitch. I mean, if any demon wants to come through and get burnt up by big dragon god, I guess that's okay, but that sounds like a terrible idea on their part.
My gate opened on our end, made a tunnel to him, and that devil was like, "Nope, you can't open the door." And Deimos is like, "Oh yes, I can."
Yeah. And then Elwin's like being like super supportive, and he's like super electric-y and super nice, and like it just makes me feel better about it.
Yeah, and then Ellen and Deimos, we just came up with this new dating app. that
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's like
Actually,
Gail's picture, but
Mhm.
with like big muscles
And a big dick, but no
no
tip, right?
penis hole. Yeah, no penis
no
hole.
penis hole.
What the
The
fuck?
big dick.
And we sent that over.
But mainly, I'm gonna grab so that's to distract those devils. But as this is happening, I'm grabbing Biffin and just yanking him through, with my special ability for my one turn, as I'll probably be insanely exhausted after, because I mean Adis did the cold call. All right, I broke
We're like
through.
a whole
Ripped
freaking
We're teaming it through.
yeah. We're cold calling. We're on it. We're
Mhm.
doing everything right.
Dude, it honestly, if this doesn't work, you're honestly racist.
Oh God.
All right, hold on a second here.
If this doesn't work, you think the coronavirus is a myth.
Got him.
Hey Midas, I have a
What?
question. to top on Elwin's. If I did 3.6 million damage to the maw, would it destroy it?
Hmm?
We
If I
don't
did three-
ask questions until we can actually do it, so we can't
I
write
can't
it
do
down
it.
later.
Every time you
Actually
guys
can't
ask
do it.
questions like this, the Maw's hit points go up. Just so you know.
I know, right?
But
Okay, so
since
Midas,
Deimos can do
forget
about
Brit,
like
forget. Close your ears, Midas. Hey guys, in one day I could do
No,
3.6 million damage to the maw.
Oh, in
Hey,
one
you want to know how
day?
much damage Deimos can
One
do?
day.
He can do about 1,000 damage if he gets all crits and hits with all of his stuff all of his stuff up.
Hey Midas,
Deimos
if I
does
do
not do that
2
much damage.
if I do 2 damage to the maw, will that kill it? Does that like bring it down? Is there an
Is it
average
half
system?
health?
All right, Deimos.
Mm-hmm.
You going in?
Roll. I'll fucking roll. Yeah. No, I'm ripping them out. I'll stick my head through. They can fucking burn me. That's cool.
I'll
But
give you guidance,
I'm
bro.
grabbing the thing.
You going in?
Dude, double. Fuck yeah, dude.
I'll hold the gate open. It'll last for a minute.
I'll give you guidance, Deimos.
Fuck yeah. And also, I'm Super Saiyan 2 Deimos while activating my thing to rip in, to grab, and get out as quickly as fucking possible.
Okay, so you're
You're
going.
tethered, brother. You're tethered.
Fuck yeah, bro.
You're going in
do
full
this.
awakened Deimos form, huh?
Yes.
You burst
Oh
into
my God.
100 feet tall,
That's actually
glowing in awakened
Deimos
light, surging
plus
blue
2.
energy, just midnight blue, just tearing out of your eyes. You're 100 feet tall. Your stats all go up to, what did we say your stats were? Like 100 or something like that?
100 each, besides charisma.
600.
Okay. You reach out.
700.
I mean, yeah, just make a wisdom check, but your modifier is plus plus 100. Just is not plus 100, be plus 50.
Let's see here. Plus 45.
Plus 45.
So I'm putting them up.
Are we actually doing this? I was kidding the whole time.
I
All right.
told you, you can
Okay,
take
Deimos.
personally.
All right. So you just go and to bypass it because the gate spell absolutely would not have worked. But you reach out and you tear through space and time. You create a hole in space and time at a place that you think Biffin might be. All right.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side is some place in hell. Okay. You see Biffin sitting, not the dwarf, not the dragon, but the dwarf, sitting listlessly lying down on this table, right? This big wooden stone slab. His arms and his hands just pinned down to the rock, impaled with rusty iron rods. Just waiting there. You see fragments of breath coming from his dry, his swollen but like completely dried out lips. His face is battered. His body is completely ragged, dried up, crusty blood all over the place. He's in a very, very bad shape. Okay, this is yes, friendly dwarven form.
For those of us that didn't know what listlessly means.
Alright.
Using these big words.
Alright, Deimos, you see him through there. What do you do?
How far away is he?
You're
Because I have insane speed right now. Because I'm actually ×3 speed. Because I'm also Super Saiyan Deimos 2 or Super
Okay.
Deimos 2.
he's not within arm's reach. You'd have to go in to get it.
I'm gonna go in to get him.
Alright. You step through and you're moving, at extremely fast speed. Right?
Mhm.
And as you step in,
Use a big word, Midas.
Oh hell yes, we're gonna go to
That I have
to
look up.
Fun.
as you step in, right, all of a sudden the world around you slows. you're moving extremely fast, but it's like bullet time. We're in the Matrix. There's a huge amount of temporal distortion, right? And you can see yourself, your body, moving way faster than any of your Super Saiyan forms would allow you to, moving forward. Your mind processing information at an extremely rapid pace. You look around and you see yourself in a um, for lack of a better term, it's like a golden or what do they call it?
Track man.
Is it
like 3 episodes and you will get all of it.
is it the same room we got that one were chick from?
No. You see yourself in a plane you've never been in before, Deimos. It's both horrific and but not horrific in gruesomeness. Horrific in its expanse. It's like infinite emptiness. All right? You look around and you see there are things around. You see there are creatures and people, but they all look a bit off. There in the background, you hear screams, you hear wails and anguish, just like a constant soundscape to this place. And as you are moving and time has slowed all around you, you see a being standing there looking at you. His eyes locked right on you. His face curled into a smile. Right, you're still darting towards Biffin.
One roll in defense to that.
What's that?
I'm super stealthy.
All right.
You rolled survival.
Yeah, you roll survival.
Fuck me. Okay. So it's actually be a 18.
Okay. He
But I would have rolled something too.
Oh fuck yeah.
Okay. So Deimos and my connection are so it's so intimate that whenever I feel that he is in danger, the hairs on my butt kind of tingle. So I know when to pull them out.
like the ones right around the sphincter, right? Not the ones on not his butt hair, but just like
Okay.
Aren't you between his butt cheeks right now?
No, I stayed outside.
Okay. Deimos, you're zipping through this portal that you've made, running like I said, extreme speed, dashing towards Biffin, right? And looking at you, just watching over you, you see a creature just watching you knowingly the whole time. A smirk across his face, right? Doesn't say a word, just watches you. Okay?
Can I smile at it as I flick it off? And I'm still insanely powerful for right now. But I know my boy is here to help. I'm using my 9th level to cast Gate.
Gates don't work. This is his realm.
But I'm super powerful. Can I make him go from on that table into my hands?
You should destroy him so that you become the lord of the realm. That would work.
Ooh, Midas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my other new 9th level spell called Port, which allows me to bring anything I can see into my hands.
Can I use? So he's probably way too far away for me to get to the guy. Is that what you're saying?
No. Biffin's right there.
It's totally Bane, Deimos.
He's within arm's reach. Biffin is within arm's reach of you. Like you're several steps in. Call it 100 feet. You move really quickly.
All right. and he's smiling like a little bitch.
This guy's watching you move towards Biffin.
I do. Does it look angry? I'm trying to get towards Biffin, or he's just watching to watch?
He's watching, and he has a smirk on his face.
It's a trap.
Always trying to psych you out.
Elwin, should we go in and kick some ass?
Joke's on him. I'm gonna smile too at him. And I'm grabbing Biffin and getting out.
You grab Biffin and you pull him off the stone. You can feel his form. It's painful for him, of course. Yeah,
he's attached to that shit. So yeah.
Yeah, you just crush the stone and pull and lift Biffin as gently as you can, at the speed that you're moving off the platform. You hear the scrape. You pull some. He's still impaled with some of these metal spikes off, and you hear him groan in agony. But you're holding Biffin now, and it is Biffin. You can tell it's Biffin.
As soon as I see him grab him, I'm gonna pull the tether.
Okay.
All right. And with the I have a little bit more of my thing. With the last of my literally 100 stats and all my shit, can I give him a insight look down? Just up, I do let's say a greater restoration, as to help me, just give him a pat down to see if there's some crazy shit wrong with him.
Biffin?
Mm-hmm.
He's fine. I mean, he's dying. I mean, he's extremely weak, but there's no parasites or nothing that's super affecting or anything like that.
Smirking boy looks like. Is there a picture, or is this for later?
Are you leaving? All right, what are you doing? Are you staying there, or are you running back towards the portal?
I'm going back towards the portal.
Oh, I pulled him.
You pull him?
back.
Okay.
All
right,
we're going super fast.
You grab Biffin. Yeah, you grab Biffin. Elwin, you activate the tether. Deimos, you can feel the tether pull, and it's ripping you backwards. You were able to run about that fast anyway. The tether doesn't move you faster than you could run in this form.
Deimos doesn't know that, because I saved him. That's what he's gonna say.
Deimos, as you're leaving, you look back at this creature who's just watching you. Right? And he's smirking. And this is what you see. He says, "I'm looking forward to the next time we can talk." And he smiles.
Do it, Elwin. Do it. You're powered up.
Dude, he looks like a Jedi.
Blast.
You blast back through the portal. So Elwin, you rip Deimos out of the portal. All right. And the realm to hell, the portal to hell closes.
Shit, Mephistopheles isn't up here. Dude, we gotta make him our ally.
He's one down. No, wait. Wait, no.
We can make him the.
Hold on.
He's the one I tried to make a deal with the one chick to put in power if she would help us beat
That's fuck. Dude, we gotta
the one
fucking
chick.
rip Dickorino back. Dickorino knows him.
The one chick that we helped in hell. Remember, I tried to make a deal with her if she would help us fight Douche Pickle, or if she would talk Mephistopheles, help us get Mephistopheles, I think it was, to help us fight Douchebag. Then we'd let him rule over hell instead of killing them all.
Yeah, no.
Or some shit like that. Remember?
Dick fucker. He'll help us. He knows Mephistopheles.
Dick fucker? Who's Dick fucker?
Doucherino?
Gunslinger, wasn't that
Yeah, the gunslinger. Fucking always shooting Deimos.
Oh
yeah. When
nice.
you guys say douchebag or Dickorino or whatever, it's
I'm so confused.
I get so it's when you're in a group and they're oh, they're outside by the tree. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? There's so many trees.
Yeah, they're outside by the tree when we're in the middle of a forest.
The biggest douche that Deimos has ever had, because you just randomly get shot by him at all points in time.
Yeah.
To be fair,
where you at? Oh, I'm by the building.
I'm in the bush. I'm in the bush.
To be fair, this game has been going on for so long. I have a hard time keeping track of all the NPCs also. But I'm pretty sure we're holding it all together. And yes, there has been in the past reference to Mephistopheles.
Yeah, because he got his tier 3 fucking super sword gun from it.
Dude,
Wait,
Because that sounds like a thing to shoot Deimos with again.
all the characters here are so well versed into lore in Dungeons and Dragons that I'm not sure, because Midas has switched it up so much from the official lore to his lore that I don't remember if we met or we talked about this dude, and I don't know if it's like in the same as in the D&D realm where Mephistopheles is trying to take over Asmodeus, like trying to overthrow him, or
That's
if
what the
it's
one
just
chick demon told us.
Yeah.
When we talked to her, she told us that he was actively working against Asmodeus, and I talked to her to try to make a deal to get them to help us kill him.
Yeah. It's
And
mainly
she's supposed to be working on that while we're up here kicking ass.
But Cowboy Bang Bang Boy is,
So
it's a big blur.
Adis, are you talking about
25% of the time?
Are you talking about Mistress Ambrosia?
No, I'm talking about what's his name? He likes to bang all the dragons.
Because I gave her that one little tidbit of information, that secret thing that only me and you know. Remember?
I actually don't remember what you're telling me about right now. It wasn't this chick, right?
Wasn't she the one that we helped gain control of that level of hell?
Yeah.
In their whole little power. Yeah, her.
First level of hell. Yeah.
I told her, and then I told her a certain something. I'll tell you about after everybody leaves to remind you.
Okay.
As kind of a what do you call it, a goodwill gesture, because she had told us that Mephistopheles didn't like the big red dude, and so I gave her that bit of information so that maybe she could try to work from their side with Mephistopheles to.
Yeah, I remember this now. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, and remember also the thing that we talked about that I'm going to tell you only when Adis leaves that.
No, this is something you all can't know because you guys would hate me for it.
Actually, if you knew what my character was, you'd probably hate me for it.
I really don't remember what the thing was.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Okay, so it was her.
Actually,
let's see.
I'm the last boss of the game. I mean, never mind.
In all seriousness, no, Midas, I don't care if they know. You remember the little dude that was running around with us, and how I figured out that he was
the reverted
form?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I told her that.
But I found out that.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Okay,
but I.
That's what it was. Okay, yeah. Okay. That wasn't the hugest deal. She went out and she made sure he was not being an issue anymore, so she could keep control of her plane. Yeah, Vimric was his name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Still, Vimric's the boy.
So she's the lady of the first level of hell. Mephistopheles is lord of the 8th level of hell. Okay? And he does not like Asmodeus.
Imagine he has a whole lot of friends in hell after making a deal with the devils, or the demons.
Alright. So, you guys have done that. You've pulled Biffin out of the level of hell that he was on. And you're gathering that you're not sure what was going on, but it's like Mephistopheles was holding him there, and he wasn't trying to hurt you. He wasn't even trying to kill Biffin. It's like he did all that just so that you guys could.
It's part of his plan.
Just to put a little bit of first contact, a little bit of an introduction. All right.
It was a way for him to make first contact without it looking like he was reaching out to top dog's enemies.
Jokes.
Pretty clever, actually.
I have 8 charisma, so everything he tried to do went over my head. Flawless strategy on my part. Genius.
For that whole time you had 100 charisma.
That's not true. I actually made it so I have 100 and everything except charisma.
So you have so it's reversed. You have minus 100 charisma.
Deimos always thinks he has 100 charisma.
No.
But it's always bad.
Yeah, you're 100 in all stats. Let's see. Wait, you're 9 charisma now. So when you go into Super Deimos form, you have a 7 charisma.
No. It goes to 10. straight average. My power
No,
up.
it goes backwards. It goes backwards.
Damn it. Okay, it goes down, but I think it goes up.
Yeah. All right. So, you guys have rescued Biffin. He is not in any condition to talk right now. He's going to need some time to gather himself up again. All right.
At least he's here where we can talk to him now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the game's gonna be over, but I'll use my my shield to give him some Healy boys.
We throw
Okay.
him in the
I
fire
will-
as soon as
I
it
will.
gets
I will.
affected?
I chop his head off and then
Oh.
throw it in the fire.
Along with the disco ball and Melvin.
And
Oh,
Melvin.
I
forgot
will-
this galore.
Oh, hold on.
Figured
No,
it
no.
out.
We can use Melvin to probe him with this little spigot thing.
Prepare the probe.
I will wish cast power word heal.
Okay. You're healing his body. He's had trauma, and he's been down there for a while. You're not sure how long. It's actually, it's been 30 years. So you
I
guys
can sympathize.
are going to have to work on Biffin to be able to. It's going to take him time to be able to come back to heal. All right. So you guys have secured Solaris. You're sending for Kildrak to come up to start working with the forge. You're sending. You're either leaving Biffin here or you're sending him back down to Elysium to recuperate. I want you guys to do one more thing before we leave. On the PC screen, you'll see that I've released some characters.
Oh, hold on, let me join again.
Oh, it's our one dude.
Okay.
Natural Queen.
So I want you to grab your old character and bring them up to level 9.
Ooh.
I think I grabbed the right one, right?
Yeah, you got
What
Brawl.
does level 9 What does level 9 do now? I've forgotten. It's been so long.
Do you remember these characters? So Gawain, he's
I
the
do.
Gawain has a limp. Did we heal him? Did we heal Gawain?
Yeah, we did.
We healed him. All right, so he moves at normal speed now.
Ooh, do I still have a
Does he?
-3? Or
After
a
the
5
second
plus?
one,
Dude, I'm good. I'll have a limp. That
Yeah,
was
I think
a
we
character building thing.
that was really funny.
Oh, dude, I named my my two-handed sword Balinar.
All right, bring them up to level 9 because we will be picking up next week with them.
Oh.
I don't know which one I should level up more. Ranger or Rogue? 'Cause I forgot this guy was multi-classed.
It's pretty funny.
Are we gonna be picking up from the tent where we were?
No, you're picking up sometime later because you guys left them off after Lunaria.
Oh, that's right.
So down on Earth, a couple years have gone by.
Okay.
I love my AC. I love that it's 11.
What?
I
What
have
was-
no AC.
What was your character? I don't remember what you were.
11.
You're a sorcerer.
Yeah, but I was a pacifist.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
wait.
You had no damage dealing spells. Yeah,
And I threw my backpack at the thing which
Damos.
kablooey.
Yeah, Damos, you have to level up Max Dastardly. Yeah, friendly.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
Dastardly.
You guys
Max,
remember-
wanna know
We're going?
9, level 9.
9. You guys remember that campaign? That was fun. You guys went off and
Yeah.
was
found
awesome.
glitter gold, and then you
It
had to
was
fight.
We traumatized kids.
it was dastardly.
You had to fight against
Way.
Telephos, and you didn't know it was
It's at level
Telephos,
9, right?
and he killed you all. But your actual characters went down and intervened, and you're all getting ready to smite Telephos before you found out who he was.
Hey, Midas, you want to know something funny about or cool about counter or sneak attack?
What's that?
So did you know the rogue can't? The way sneak attack works is you can't sneak attack more than once per turn.
But you can do it
So
with an
if-
opportunity attack.
So, or if you have multiple attacks, you can attack once on your turn with a sneak attack, and with your second attack, hold the attack and wait till someone else's turn and attack and sneak attack.
If you have multiple
Yeah.
attack actions.
But you can only do that if you multi-class a rogue, because rogues don't get extra attacks.
You'd have to be a fighter, right? The only way to get a second attack action is an action surge.
I have ranger. Rangers get extra attack. Once. They get 1 extra attack. At level 5.
An actual extra attack, not attack action. Because
Yeah,
when you can take 1 attack action, but you get 2 attacks for it. You'd have to actually get if you action surge, you get a whole nother attack action.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you would need action surge. That's right.
Yeah.
But it's still in the same turn.
Yeah, action
No,
surge.
but
I'm pretty sure. Is on the same turn.
But you can hold that attack till someone else's turn. So the attack happens on a different turn.
When you hold your attack, you hold your whole action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
So
action
that's
surge
just
gives you
wasted
another action.
Yeah,
What's
action
that?
surge does. I'd have to look at it to see if you can hold action surge, but that's the only way I can think of that you get a whole nother action.
Yeah, it's per action. If it goes over, so if it goes to the next turn, your thing's invalid. So you only get 1 action per turn, regardless, unless you are a fighter, which they get fancy with that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying is with the fighter, you would have to have multi-class as a fighter to be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. That sounds right. Okay. Level 9?
Sounds good. I'm getting there.
I go level 5 in Ranger to get an extra attack, and then 1 level in Rogue. Can we go level 10, Midas, so I can get my
No, level
my
9.
level of sneak attack? Come on.
That's your darn fault for multiclassing.
Oh,
Ranger,
bro.
Ranger rogues are fucking ridiculous. Sneak attack, like those 2 classes together can stack more damage in a single attack than any other class combination.
But what's the point of doing that? It's all about having fun.
It is fun.
I mean, I guess.
It's the only way. It's the only way to really make the Ranger viable. And I want
Rogue
it to
and
be
Ranger?
I've had some good Rangers.
No, more viable. They didn't do a really good job with the Rangers in 5th edition, in my opinion.
No, they didn't.
They're the weakest class. But if you combine it with Rogue, it makes their ranged more powerful. And I wanted to play a ranged character.
Well, play a ranger character. You don't have to like maximize every single character you make.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever min-max. I just wanted sneak attack for a ranged character, and Rangers are really good with their abilities tend to focus more on range than a rogue does.
So you want to min-max the sneak attack plus the ranger's
No, if I was gonna
ranged
make a
attack
min-max,
ability.
if I was gonna min-max a character, I would have multi-classed a warlock sorcerer
They're fun. I've done it
because
before.
it's the most broken class combination in 5th edition, and nothing can out damage it. Except maybe in Midas's campaign.
Actually, I've played both before. I've done that. I've also done a smite paladin warrior. They can do like the burst potential of a paladin warrior is really high.
And if you take some levels in rogue with that paladin and get sneak attack on top of your smite and crit, it's even more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like you take, I think, 5 levels in rogue, so you get 3d6 for your sneak attack, and then 15 levels in paladin, and their burst in a single round is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a very important question: is do we have any money now? Because I need healer kits and I'm
Sure.
flat
Yes.
broke.
Yeah. You'll have worked. Collecting more bounties and stuff.
And I have a backpack again.
Yeah. You bought another backpack.
Oh, I get some more spells too.
All right. So where we left off with those characters, you guys had you were in this broken land, and there were monsters about, and you were helping hunt monsters. But when these demigod-like characters came down from the sky and summoned all the rulers of this land, all the kings and stuff together, you guys kind of you got resurrected because they felt bad for you, and they you got like brought into one of the higher circles of power. So like I forget which one of the kings or one of the, no, we'll say Pablo. Pablo hired you. Pablo hired you guys to be like his some of his special ops. So you've been working for Pablo for the last couple of years.
Huzzah!
Okay, it's like private guard or his private investigators, that kind of stuff.
Are we fat now? Because of all the chimichangas?
Yeah, he pays you in chimichangas and tequila.
The one last thing I have to ask before this is all over. So that chimichanga that I threw in that divine forge as I was roasting like a marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
You did do that, right? You threw one in, didn't you?
Yes, I did, because fuck it, it's gonna happen us like 4 floors from now.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's gonna be a time when we need this.
So this is a
extra chimichanga.
Yeah, so this is that's what's a +10 chimichanga.
Yes.
All right, so make sure you have a +10 chimichanga on your character sheet.
All right, guys. Well, thank you, Midas, for running.
Yep.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys next week.
Super good.
Have a good night, guys.
Night.
That's the combo. You take assassin for the rogue, because if you take the assassin archetype, it gives you an ability that if a creature hasn't taken its turn yet, you get advantage on the attack against it. And in addition, if any hit against a creature that is surprised is a crit. So like if you're just standing there as like a paladin with smite and sneak attack, and you just surprise attack somebody, it's an auto crit if you hit them. So that's 66 damage from the sneak attack. All those d8s of damage from your smite. And you could even do it in reverse too if you wanted, because the smites for the paladin are more based off the level you cast the spell at. So as long as you get up to like level 3 spell slots, you can take more levels in rogue. But
yeah,
heck,
that sounds right.
I'm gonna have to look over this character sheet again, because I have to remember how to play this.
Yep.
Because this was the really weird, like, crazy. I did the assassin with whatever I did for the Horizon Walker. Yeah, this is the one where I have that whole planar warrior crap going on. God, it's been so long since we played these. I don't even remember.
All right. Okay. I'll see you guys next week. You guys done?
That sounds good.
Have a good night.
See ya.